Hope springs eternal, but for Virginia football, effort and action are more important than optimism this spring. Following off-season conditioning, Tuesday offered head coach Bronco Mendenhall and the Cavaliers the first opportunity to measure off-field gains on the fields of the McHugh Center.
This team is not resistant. They're eager and they're hungry. I didn't know really where they would be, but I've been really impressed with how hard they want to work, how willing they are to embrace the level of detail we've asked for, and I really have been impressed with their desire to embrace the concept and the principle of just earned, not given. I've asked them to do some things that are pretty extreme, with not wearing Virginia gear and no numbers for practice, but it's interesting because our team simply seems to want to know what standard it will take for us to have success, and they're trusting me that I'm setting that standard for them. And so through the 9 weeks, I think what's happened after that commentary is I think we're establishing trust, I think we're establishing fitness, I know that we're establishing unity amongst the team and chemistry, and I think we've set a great foundation for now the opportunity to practice.
Head down, palm flat, lock the knee out before you go up. Go behind your leg! And move! Get out here, get out here. Come on, next thing. Here we go. Now, better.
My friends back home, some former players texted me saying, you know, like, you guys are going to have numbers on your jerseys, like, what's that all about? And, you know, we sat there and we're like, that didn't even faze us. We will do anything to win. If he says run through that brick wall, all 100 players will run through that brick wall. And there's just a sense of urgency and eagerness that this team has. And, you know, it's really started with the upperclassmen leaders who have taken charge of this team. And it's been a lot of fun to be around, and I'm really glad there hasn't been as much resistance as they expected. Every single thing we do is on a command, so everything is going at the same exact time. Everyone's in unison, we're all on the same page. We're gonna be in even better shape than we already are, but a lot of kids are in the best shape of their lives right now. Everything is definitely earned.
From the coaches all the way down to the weight room staff, you can just tell how hungry these guys are. They'll do whatever it takes. We'll do whatever it takes. Just knowing that when you do something, your actions are going to be held accountable, right or wrong. You know, punishments are swift and certain, and positive things are swift and certain as well. You know, when you make your tempo runs, you're going to hear about it. You know, people are going to be excited for you. You know, the rest of the team is going to be on a Saturday cheering you on. I've never seen the locker room like this. I've never seen guys communicating with each other like this. You know, you can't be elite without elite communication.
You say feel right, you say feel right. So you know where it's coming from. Everybody got to right now. Gotta communicate with each other. You don't know, act done.
Guys are talking, guys are, you know, having fun. It's going to be interesting to see how this translates onto a football field. I think it's going to translate pretty well, and I'm excited for it.
Obviously, the spring's a good time to just get a better understanding for the defense. And so that will be one of my main goals, just understand what's going on and what the coaches want out of you and expect out of you. More importantly, just coming together and building that camaraderie. I think the spring is when you find out, you know, who's going to be out there in the fall, who you can trust, who you can count on. Just building that sense of trust and accountability within each other, and getting better and seeing each other grow together.
Spring will establish and help us continue to move the program forward. But I have a lot fewer questions than what I thought I would at this time. I think I have a pretty good handle right now, actually, of what we have. I like our team. I like who they are first as people. I like who they are chemistry-wise and how they support each other. I like how they work. These guys are fighting like crazy, actually, to get to work harder once they put on gear. And that's the paradigm shift that I'm hoping. Football is supposed to be the reward, and it's supposed to be an amazing experience. And that happens with success, and so we're building into that. And there's some pretty tangible things that are showing up along the way that are really fun.
It's good first day. It gets better each day. High intensity. Keep working on three. Keep working on three. 1, 2, 3. Keep working.